Well, hi there, everybody. Peppy Squirrel back again with another episode of Storytime. In this week's episode, I'm going to be telling you all the story about the first major storm that I lived through back when I was still real young. So the first major storm that I experienced was at my childhood home. Me and my family, we were actually over another family member's house who lived nearby, and we were outside and we were there for a few hours. And I remember we were looking in the sky and we saw these really dark clouds coming our way. So my parents said, let's all get in the car and head home before the storm gets here. And I'm just gonna say it's a good thing that we made it home safely. So after making it home safely, it wasn't much later when the storm was right on top of us. And this storm really tore up my entire street of my childhood home. It lifted up garbage cans. It took down trees. It was really scary for me. And I was probably only about 6 years old when this happened. We had a porch swing on our back porch at my childhood home, and while this high wind and rain and thunder and lightning and everything is going on outside, my mom decided to go outside onto the porch to try and secure the porch swing because the wind was lifting it up. And my dad, who actually worked for the electric company at the time, stuck his head outside and he yelled really loud, "Get in here, get in here. There could be power lines down. Get in here now." So did the storm really cause a lot of damage to the power lines? Oh, you bet it did. We were without power for, I believe, an entire week. I do remember the next morning, me and my mom, we went outside, and I just remember all these tree branches and all this debris that was lining the street and everybody's yards. And we ended up going to our neighbor's yard, and some of our backyard decorations, items had blown over to their house. So we went over there and we found some of our stuff had gone all the way over there. So we had to retrieve it. And then there were other neighbors who had their things blown all over the place into all the other neighboring houses, and it was just such a mess. And yeah, like I was saying before, we were without power for an entire week. And even to this day, I still remember exactly where I was when I saw the lights come back on. I was standing inside our living room looking out the window, and then all of a sudden you just hear the power come back on, and then you just see all the lights come on, and I'm just looking around like, huh? It had just been several days since I had seen any of the lights on, so seeing them come back on was just like... So yeah, everybody, that was the story about the first major storm from my childhood that I experienced. It was pretty scary for a kid my age, and it really tore up my childhood street, that storm. So I hope you all enjoyed listening. Thank you all for watching, like always, and I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your weekend and a great week ahead. See you next time, everybody. Bye!